energy. Feel the breath. Feel this moment. And I am exactly where I need to be. I open myself to the universe and trust in the unfolding of my life.
Currently, it's almost 4 p.m. and I'm gonna go on my walk right now. It's 49 degrees and it's super windy and it's been raining the last few days, so I'm wondering how this walk is going to go. I'm sure I have layers on, so I'm hoping I'll be fine, but I'm wondering if I still need another jacket on top of this. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But anyway, today I'm on day 3 of my period and I've been fine. Like, I technically have been fine. I've just been super tired, which is like very normal. And like after like waking up from a nap, it actually is one of like the best feelings ever. Like, I don't know why, but with like a nap during your period, it just like feels so rejuvenating. I don't know what it is about it, but I love it. Anyway, actual updates of my life. Actually, one of my favorite things, I recently got a dream catcher. You can like kind of see it right there. It's so cute and I love it. I got it at a local Mexican store, which I feel like makes it even better. I don't know, it's so cute. Actually, let me just show it to you. Here she is. I love it. Isn't she beautiful? I've been wanting a dream catcher for the longest time. I saw them a while ago and I was like, next time I come, I'm gonna get one. And so the next time I went, I was like, I'm on a mission to get one. And I love it. It's also just so much better buying things in person. Like, I love online shopping and whatnot, but in-person shopping, something about it. I used to hate it, but now I love it. Other than that, I've been working on an at-home gym. So I got a bench, which I'm so excited about. And then I've been looking at like some other machines and it's looking like I need to save up money. We'll see though. I don't have any other machines super set in stone that I want, so we shall see. But I'm really excited to build an at-home gym because I don't know if I've had this discussion with you guys, but I like really love working out with like equipment and like going to the gym. Like, that used to be like my favorite thing to do. But then when it comes to like women being in the gym, like I just feel like we're just not respected. So lately I like want to go, but then I'm just like I just don't want to go, if that makes sense. There was like a while there where I was just trying to figure out how I felt about it, and I decided that I don't want to go to like an actual gym and I want to build my own at-home gym because that way I can also just work out whenever I want to work out, and I don't have to worry about anyone else like using machines or like having to like wait for machines or having to, you know, all the like the gym etiquette that I just don't care for. Like if I were to be going to the gym, I'd be a 5 a.m.er because I just wouldn't want to deal with like a busy gym. You know, like that's just one of my, like, I really just hated that part about going to the gym whenever I did go to the gym. So anyway, I'm building an at-home gym and it's gonna take some time. So like, I don't know, especially because I want like this huge machine and it's a lot of money. So I haven't decided on it though. So I don't know, this is just kind of like me speaking out loud and also just me getting really excited, which is something that I tend to do. I tend to get like really excited about things, and it's either it's just like not as easy to get to the final destination or I change my mind. So it's like, it's not necessarily that I like get my hopes up and then like don't do something, but it's more so that like I get excited about like every little thing, but I also am a logical thinker and I also like to take my time. So yeah, I feel like that's kind of my thing. I don't even know how to explain it, but I am really excited about this gym though, and it is happening. It's just going to take some time is what I'm saying. But I picked up the bench off of someone that was selling it on Facebook Marketplace, and it's so beautiful. It's like brand new and I'm really excited about it. And since my period is ending soon, I'm gonna have all the energy in the world to be working out. I also got this like new protein powder. I'll show it to you guys. It's like this clear protein powder. It's basically like a juice. I would not recommend this flavor though. I don't love it. I should have listened to my boyfriend. He told me to get a different flavor, and then I just ended up getting this one. It's not that bad though. It's just better cold, and we don't have an ice machine anymore, so yeah. But yeah, all you do is just add water to it, and it's wonderful. Although I would not recommend this flavor. Today, I kind of just want to get a few things done because like I said, I do feel very tired. I feel like my main thing continuing on this week is just to stay off my phone. Oh my gosh, another thing I was trying to do earlier this week that I just can't figure out how to do is print out posters for my room. It's so hard, and I don't know why it's like the hardest thing that I've been trying to do forever now. I know the designs and the sizes that I want, but for some reason I just can't get it done. It's not that I can't do the actual task, it's like I'm trying to figure out the dimensions and this and this and that, and it's just like not working. So that has been something that I've been yet again like putting off, but as soon as it gets done, I'm just gonna be like, finally. Anyway, I feel like those are all my updates. Okay, so currently I'm washing my bed sheets and my rug is drying in the dryer because it's a washable rug. Whoever invented those, thank you. But something came in the mail. I ordered 2 things from TikTok shop, so I'm hoping it's both of them. Okay, yeah, it's not both of them. It's just my CNOs. This feeling is never old, slash it's the best feeling in the world, I feel like. Nothing beats getting a fresh set of supplements. I always order it in a pack of 5 because it's just way cheaper, and also that way I don't run out. But either way, I always do run out, and then I'm like without it for a month, and then I can feel the difference, and so I'm like, no, I can't do this anymore. This time I got a batch of my favorite flavor. It's the elderberry. I'm so happy. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator. I did have the last bit of my other sea moss. What flavor was it? Oh, it was strawberry. The strawberry one is okay. I would recommend the elderberry one though. But the last bit of the sea moss that I did have, it was like pretty old. Because I think you're supposed to consume it within a month, if I'm correct. Or like that's just recommended. I forget. Oh yeah. Within 4 weeks. So that last little bit was definitely older than 4 weeks. And so it was kind of gross. But I still had it anyway. Because this stuff is expensive. But I'm excited. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. I'm going to have some tomorrow. And it's going to be really good for me. It's currently 1:13. So I'm going to prep some potatoes. And I put some beans to cook. So that's going on. And then I'm going to look for a recipe for spaghetti squash. Because I got one. Because it seems really delicious. So I'm going to do that. I'm pretty sure it's like not that hard. You just put it in the oven. And then you just put like toppings on top of it. I don't know. But that's what I'm planning to have for dinner. Or like as soon as possible. Because I'm really hungry. I think I'm wanting to do a room tour because my room has changed a lot since I first started changing my room, which has been a long process. And I think that's just because I just didn't know what I liked, but now I'm very much in tune with what I like. And now I just have to make sure that I'm continuing to do the things that I like, if that makes sense. Anyway, I honestly can make nothing out of something when it comes to life lessons. So I'm just gonna stop there. Basically, I'm really excited about my room and I'm wanting to do a room tour. I want to do it by the end of this month for sure because I want Fernanda to film it because I don't know, the last time I did my room tour, I filmed it by myself, but I don't know, something about Fernando being my cameraman, he just makes everything so funny. I'm really happy with my poster. I got it off Etsy. It's somebody's oil painting art that they made into a print. Anyway, I'm really wanting to fill out my November calendar with things that I'll be doing, or things that I want to do, or just like events that are happening that I want to go to. For example, I've been going to dance classes, which has been so much fun. Very, very out of my comfort zone, very scary, but at the same time, very, very fun and exciting. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I love dancing. It's like something that I do almost daily, but it's not something that I've ever trained in professionally. So yeah, I really want to get into that to really understand my body even more and overall my emotions even more, because if there's one thing to know about dancing is that it's just an extension of who we are, like any other art. I don't know, I think overall I'm just hoping to really like find myself even more when it comes to whatever that journey will bring me to. We shall see. I don't know. I mean, you know me, I get really excited about everything. So I'm already shooting for the moon, but in this household, we just call that manifestation. Anyway, I do need to put in the dates and the times for those dance classes. Like I said, I was really nervous the first time, but then it was actually really fun. And I think sometimes I still do get in my head when it comes to like actually learning the dance. And I think it's just because I've never done it before. I'm also trying to think of my November goals. I was ass keeping up with my October goals, but that's okay because we just move along. I honestly wasn't even really looking at them, so maybe that was my problem. I've been more so dealing with a bunch of emotional and soul finding things, so I'm not all that worried about that. I don't know, I think before I would just blame things on myself, but I think now I'm like, wait, Alondra, you're actually doing a great job for what you're going through, so keep it up and let's just, you know, one day forward, 1% better. Let's just keep it going. I think lately I've just been wanting to focus on doing things in a healthy way. I don't know, I was journaling about this morning, I think. Where's my journal? Oh, honestly, I don't even want to get into it. There's just like so much to unpack when it comes to what I'm currently feeling. I think it's mostly just learning to no longer choose chaos. The most goofy part of it all is I feel like I'm simply just a science experiment. Like my whole life is just a science experiment, which has made me feel a little, I don't even know how to explain it, but basically the science behind it all used to keep me grounded, and it totally still does, but now like it truly just makes me feel like I'm just some science experiment. Like truly at the end of the day, everything's science, and my nervous system growing up was just used to chaos, and therefore my whole life has kind of been chaos, except for the last few years where I really chose peace and healing for myself, and that was really, really incredible. And I feel like this time around I'm more at peace than I was before, with this time choosing to be a better version of myself. Once you really take the time to really learn the good parts in you and the ugly in you, you understand why it is that you do things. And lately I've just been really not wanting to entertain the ugly in me. And not because I don't think it's necessary, because if you look at the state of the world, there is most definitely reasons why we should be angry and wanting to fight for better. But when it comes to daily practices and how you go about your daily interactions, I think it's just so much better to choose kindness rather than cruelty, because the world is already so cruel. So why would you choose to also be cruel, you know? I think there's always a choice, and sadly when we're kids we just simply don't know any better because our brains are quite literally just itty bitty. This is what I'm saying. It's just science, and it's actually so annoying that it's just science. And also it's like I'm not special. Like I'm really not. I think that's another thing that I was journaling about. this whole like ego death. I don't know, I just feel like there's a difference between certain like titles of things. Like I think there's a difference between like being a confident person and then thinking that you're better than everyone else, or constantly like seeking validation because you can't give it to yourself. I don't know. I just wish I could give my younger self a hug. It's basically like, if I could sum it all up, that's what it would end up being. Like I would just wish I could just like hold her. Honestly, I feel like in a way that is what I'm currently doing, by truly understanding her and what she was doing and her choices. I don't know, it was all chaos, but not because it was necessarily what she wanted. But you know, we don't always get what we want. Sometimes we get what we deserve, and sometimes that can be a good thing, or sometimes we deserve bad things because you did bad things. I don't know, I think it's just important to realize your part in the chaos, to understand why you were even at all in the chaos. Does that make sense? I really should write poems about this, and instead I just talk and hope that I make sense. But in reality, who knows? Anyway, back to my goals that I was making.